Investigators from several local law enforcement agencies have just linked the deaths of 4 women. The victims on your screen right now, they include Kristen Smith, Charity Perry, Bridget Webster, and Ashley Reel. Investigators say they've been working together for several months. So far, no charges have been filed. However, we're told investigators have interviewed several people with connection to these cases and have identified at least one person of interest that is linked to all 4 victims. They also say, based on the available information, they do not believe there's any danger to the community. Investigators have not released any more information, including what linked these 4 cases together. The cause and manner of death in each case remains undetermined by the Oregon State Medical Examiner. Now, if you know anything about these deaths, you're urged to contact law enforcement. And we've reported on some of these deaths, and this is what we can tell you about the victims. Kristen Smith is a 22-year-old from Gresham. We're told she was a loving sister and daughter who was obsessed with her cat Echo and had a talent for doing makeup. She was reported missing by her mother in December last year, and Portland police say her body was found 2 months later in a wooded area near Southeast Deerdoff Road and Southeast Flavel Street on February 19th. April 24th, the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office says deputies found the body of 24-year-old Charity Lynn Perry under suspicious circumstances near Ainsworth State Park. We are working to get more information about Bridget Webster. We're told her case dates back to April 30th out of Polk County. And on May 7th, the Clackamas County Sheriff's Office says deputies found 22-year-old Ashley Reel's body in a heavily wooded area near Eagle Creek. Now, we do have a crew on this developing story, and we'll bring you a full report on the 4 o'clock news. In between newscasts, you can stay on kptv.com for updates on this story as well.